Hi friends, how are ya? You want to spend part of a weekend together? I am having a much needed catch-up Saturday. I feel like life has been kind of explosive lately and everything is falling through the cracks. Like, my house is an actual wreck. So I'm catching up. I'm kind of resetting a bit. We have family coming into town this next week for Thanksgiving. This is the weekend before Thanksgiving week. I'm gonna bring y'all along for bits of Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Family gets into town Monday night, and then we'll have a whole Thanksgiving vlog. But one thing I really need to do is turn my office into a more proper guest room, because we're gonna have people staying in every single room. And I've never got bedding for that room. I have sheets, but I've never officially got like a quilt or anything like that. And so I figured it's time, since we're about to have all the family here. And I got some things from Quince. I'm actually getting to work with Quince on this video. I've never got their bedding before. Y'all know I'm obsessed with their knits, their cashmere. Ugh, love it. So we got some work to do, and I'm excited to bring y'all along. Okay, starting to clean the upstairs, starting to kind of move things around so that the couch can pull out. And as I mentioned, I got new outer bedding. I have sheets already for all of the beds, and I have sheets that I love, but I've never officially bought bedding for the pull-out couch. And these things are from Quince. I have a striped duvet cover in my bedroom downstairs, and I just love it. I feel like it's so slightly nautical. I got Quince's linen duvet cover in this like beautiful kind of subtle stripe. It's almost like a mist color, and I just think it's gonna be so pretty. I had heard really good things about their linen bedding. It's one of their biggest bestsellers. It's ethically woven from 100% European flax. And it's also really good for year round because it's like a cooler material. And that's one thing that I really do love about this brand, is the quality is really good, but the price point is less than competing brands. They even show you like the estimated retail versus what you can get it from them for, because they have a direct to consumer kind of like model. There's not a middleman. Every time there's a middleman in most companies, they all have to profit. So they all mark it up, which Quince doesn't do that. So you're getting really good quality things for a lower price point, which I love. And we all know I love their cashmere. So when I saw this throw, I was like, luxury for the guests, I think we should do it. It's so nice. It's like this camel color. I want to throw it over the foot of the bed, especially for these colder, more winter months. I think that is just so nice. This is Quince as well. This is one of my newer things from them. I love the collar, like a knitted collar. Are you kidding? But the last little piece, I figured to kind of mimic the color of the throw at the bottom of the bed, I got these felted pillow covers for the top of the bed. They feel so nice. Quince gave me an offer to share with you guys. It's just something that they do on their website. They're doing a bundle on their bedding. So you can bundle different things like the duvets, their shams, their sheets, and get up to 25% off. But I wanted to show you one other thing, not bedding related. Jacqueline, if you're watching this, click off, okay? Don't watch. We're about to talk Christmas presents. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Okay, I got one thing from Quince for my sister for Christmas. I just thought this is the perfect tote bag for her. She's a corporate girly, and she has her like laptop and everything she has to bring with her. I thought this was just so business chic, nice. This olive green color, and then there's this like middle compartment in here as well that has a zipper, pockets. It's very nice and organized. So Quince is great for Christmas gifts too. Their jewelry is incredible. I actually, when I was cleaning up here, found some of my Quince earrings up here. My mom asked me where she should get jewelry for Christmas from, and I gave her a few ideas, and I was like, one of my favorite is Quince. Probably top 3 that I would recommend. But thank you, Quince, for partnering with me on this video. As I mentioned, if you need a duvet or something like me, look into their bedding bundles where you can bundle duvets, their shams, their sheets, get up to 25% off of their already like really good prices. The next thing on my list is we have so much stuff from the storage unit. This is all just like hosting stuff from our wedding. We pulled a ton of it out for the baby shower, and Jordy's about to go take it all back. So I need to go through just the boxes. Jordy did all the load out and loaded up my car after the baby shower, which was so nice. So some of these boxes have like mixed things. Hello, Mr. Max. Of some things that are mine and I keep here, and some things that are for the storage unit. So I just need to kind of go through like These are my bowls, and just organize it a bit. I think I should keep some of these glass candle holders here. Okay, crossing more things off my list. But what we're about to do is the one outing of the day today. We're gonna do sunset pizza with our friends, and sunset is literally like 4 o'clock now. So we're meeting at 3:30. Tomorrow's fun activity, did I tell you? I don't remember if I told you. We are going to get brunch with Jeremy and Kaylee's. And I'm so excited to see them. I got to see Anna last weekend, Kaylee's this weekend. It's such a hack. Kaylee's parents, Jeremy's parents, Anna's parents, and her husband Skylar's parents all live an hour from me. They visit quite a few times a year to see their parents. And my parents live an hour from them. So I visit quite a few times a year to see my parents. So we all just get to see each other every time anybody visits their parents. Good life hack. If you have to move away from your best friends, move to where their parents are. I woke up at 6. I tried to sleep in a little bit longer, but I woke up to the worst cramps. I think my period's coming today. My ring said tomorrow, but I feel like it's coming today. I had a goal of like getting literally as much done as I could possibly ever do yesterday, so that today felt like as much of a Sabbath as possible. Some people, whenever I say that, they're like, Saturday's supposed to be Sabbath. Sabbath can be whenever you want it to be, okay? Normally we take Sundays as our like chill don't work day, besides the fact that I am getting a few vlog clips today, but since I am not getting a full vlog in one day, it doesn't feel like I'm working. It feels like I'm bringing you along just for fun. Literally, besides our break from 3 to like 5:15, hanging out with Sarah and Alex at the beach, just hustled. I walked 9 miles yesterday in our own home, according to my stats. Just getting so much done. I feel so much better. I've even started ordering Christmas gifts, got all of my work stuff back on top, cleaned everything, washed all of the bedding, all of our bedding, sanitized everything. It's like, I haven't seen it clean in here in a long time. Jordy did storage unit runs. It's like a whole fresh start. Perfect timing for family getting here in just a couple days. I woke up this morning when I couldn't sleep thinking about fun activities to do with my niece, because she's at that age where she's like wanting to hang out with adults sometimes, but also like wanting to like do, you know, more kid things sometimes. And it's hard because she's the only grandchild. But the air dry clay I made in a couple vlogs ago to make the garland that I still haven't figured out where to use it. I figured that would be so fun to make with her, and she could make little figurines, little DIY Christmas gifts, whatever she wants, and I could make it for her and send it home with her. Anyways, that was just my couldn't sleep this morning thought, but I can't wait to go see Kaylee's and Noah and Jeremy, and it will be so fun. We're going to a spot called Lazy Dog. They have a few spots. It's like a small chain. I've never been, but they have a gluten-friendly menu. And we're driving out to Corona, which is where they're staying. And gonna do brunch. Oh, I guess our heater's on. There's a lot happening right now. I can't not have Kaylee say hi to the vlog. They miss you whenever. Seriously, if I say I'm seeing Kaylee and I don't share you, I get comments.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. She's back in her old stopping ground.
I am. I miss being with her.
I know.
Being by her.
We used to be this close.
All the time.
But we've also never been closer than an hour.
It's true.
Isn't that crazy? When I was in LA, you were in Riverside, and then when I was in Austin, you were in New Braunfels. And now
at least our parents live close to opposites.
Yeah, I'm literally going to see you in 4 weeks. So it makes it good.
I'm counting down the hours already and the time.
We got donut holes, butter cake, mimosa white. I got a whole side of mashed potatoes. I literally got like a pound of mashed potatoes and I ate them all. Honestly, it's been a good day.
I know. I got an ahi tuna bowl for lunch.
The ahi tuna bowl
was delicious.
Looked like a really good move.
Some deviled eggs. One of my favorites.
Yeah, we had a
10 out of 10 recommend.
It was Thanksgiving. It was our Thanksgiving.
We had a pre-Thanksgiving.
We had a
little Friendsgiving.
We did, and our server was Jeremy's previous boss in the Navy, and gave us a really nice discount.
Thank you.
What was his name?
Mr. Park.
Thank you, Mr. Park.
It's very nice. Very generous. It was so sweet.
It's so lovely to see my best friend and hang out, and we're home for a bit. Jordy actually just ran out. He's going to Home Depot, and he's taking some stuff to recycling, and he's getting Carlsbad water and doing some errands, but I am choosing to stay home for a couple hours before we're probably going to night church tonight, just because I feel like I've had my eyes opened in the last couple days. I've always known this. But I wanted to just have a little chat with y'all. I think I'm probably pretty addicted to stress and like the cortisol adrenaline of just like always doing so much all the time. And I don't know when I'll learn to slow down and take care of my body. Trying to take Sundays as like a chill day is something that we've been implementing and has been like really helpful for me. I've let it slip the last few weeks, but I was sent so many clips, or so many people sent me this one clip from this podcast. I'd never listened to this podcast before, but it's the Mel Robbins podcast. And she interviewed Dr. Gabor Mate. I hope I said his name right. The first like 60 to 70% was about ADHD, but the rest was about autoimmune diseases in women and why over 80% of people with autoimmune diseases are women, and how it's like we're genetically predisposed, but not everybody gets an autoimmune disease. And they touched on how genetics essentially like loads the gun, but then like environmental things pull the trigger for developing autoimmune diseases. As y'all know, I have several. I have celiac disease, I have lupus, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That didn't really get bad until high school celiac disease and then my first marriage for lupus. He was saying that the reason that women primarily form autoimmune diseases is women take on the stress of people around them, the emotional stress. Women suppress healthy anger. Women just like carry a lot of mental, physical, emotional stress and like at the same time suppress their emotions a lot, which is 1,000,000% me. Like I am great at suppressing negative emotions, anger, all of that. But then after listening to that podcast, which was great, I scrolled down and the one below it was an interview with a different doctor, Dr. Scott Lyons. And he is a medical doctor, psychologist, and world-renowned trauma expert. And he basically talks about being addicted to stress and how it's like a coping mechanism, an avoidance mechanism for avoiding ever like processing real feelings, scheduling every second of your day and constantly feeling not enough unless stretched to the limit. And that's what keeps you disconnected. If the idea of doing nothing feels almost painful and you feel uncomfortable when you're not busy, this episode is the wake-up call you need. That is me 1,000,000%. And it was kind of the wake-up call that I needed. It's a fascinating episode. I like want to listen to it a second time. I highly recommend listening to it. But it like called me out so hard. I think I have a people pleaser-ness to me, to where if anybody asks me to do something, I feel like I have to say yes. And so oftentimes I do say yes. And I just pack my schedule so full to where I feel like I'm always behind in something. Like whether it's like I'm behind in my own work because I'm like, I have a flexible job. I can fit it in tonight when I get home at 10 p.m. Or I like very much push aside my sleep and my physical activity. And like all of that will catch up with me and probably has already caught up with me. But the fact that it was called out, that it's a people pleasery avoidance tactic of feeling like you have no worth, you're not enough, you're not of value unless you're packed to the brim, and also using it as like a way to distract yourself, like was very fascinating. I have some things coming up that are really going to push me, stretch my limits, I think be really healthy and helpful for me. And I'll share about that more as we get closer. But I think that I'm very much on this journey of recognizing these patterns in myself and recognizing that, yeah, I mean, life was part of the reason probably why I developed these autoimmune diseases, but like the majority of the reason probably was how I responded to life, by suppressing so much and just kind of like letting myself be a doormat in a lot of different ways. And then now I feel like a healthy emotional environment, but I still have the habits of just saying yes to everything. Because I do think my body doesn't know how to even function without that level of cortisol and adrenaline all the time. I feel like an object in motion stays in motion. So if I slow down, I'll never be able to get up to running speed again. Like I have a lot of those little sneaky little things in the back of my head. I'm kind of like sick and tired of feeling that way all the time. And I think I'm ready for a change. But I'm excited to meet myself when I'm like 30. I feel like these next 2-ish years, I'm going to do a lot of changing. And I'm excited. What I'm going to do about it right now is take the next hour and a half before going to church, sip this matcha, and watch some YouTube on the couch for fun. Good morning. It's Monday. It's already 9:20. I've just been doing what I do most mornings, which is like waking up at 7 and then getting some things done in bed before officially getting ready for the day. And family comes into town today, some of it. Jordy's parents and brother get into town tomorrow, but Jordy's sister, her husband, and our niece get into town tonight. I'm kind of planning our grocery list because we're going to grocery shop today, which I think will be crazy. We're probably going to go to Trader Joe's. The week of Trader Joe's is always packed and overwhelming. So the week of Thanksgiving, I can't even imagine. But just like dividing everything by produce, dairy, pantry, so that we can all go and attack and conquer the grocery store together today, because I think we're gonna all 5 of us go together and just divide and conquer and see what we can get done. I also slept so much last night I got a crown on my ring. My stats on my Oura ring are climbing upward. My HRV, my heart rate variance, is still so low. It has never been above a 22 in the last 2.5 weeks. Like normally it's better, but that's indicating that my body is still under a lot of stress. But I'm gonna get ready and we'll hang out together before therapy. I kind of just want to stay in pajamas for as long as I can today. And Jordy and I got a joint Christmas present from my family this year, and it got here yesterday. Do you want to see what it is? Oh, so it's pretty bougie. Doesn't look it though. This is what we got for Christmas. I told y'all in a recent vlog that I want to build out a little like sauna on the patio upstairs, also for my family, because my mom and my dad both use theirs daily. They have this light panel. I like plugged it into my bathroom yesterday and I just sat in front of it for like 15-20 minutes, and it was weird. I felt like I had taken a nap. Like I felt so energized afterward. I don't know if that was placebo or if it's because like I just sat still for 20 minutes or what, but I also am plotting something that I kind of want to experiment with, and it might be highly irresponsible of me, but I kind of want to do it. So I have these pants from last year that I love the shape of and they're so comfy, but something happens. Maybe somebody can explain the science to me of I put in white clothes that are fine. They don't have any stains. I didn't drop or dribble anything on my clothes throughout the day. Put them into the washer dryer, pull them out, and after being washed, they come out with like stains. Like, can you see on camera these like spots? They look a lot worse in real life, but they're like kind of everywhere on these. So what I'm thinking, I have this leftover fabric paint. And this says, bring fabric back to life, transform your home or surroundings, soak into all types of fabric to restore or change the color with no or minimal change to the fabric's texture. Dampen fabric with water, shake bottle well, pour into a bowl, and then you paintbrush evenly. But what I kind of want to do is maybe even try putting this in a Ziploc bag with the paint and just like letting it fully saturate. Or do I have like a bucket? Do I have a bucket that can get dirty? This perhaps might be the worst, most reckless idea. I'll take one for the team, and I'll try this on behalf of all of us. I'm gonna start by wetting them. Let's try this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I hope I don't regret this. I also hope I have enough paint. Are y'all yelling at me through the screen right now? Dare I say, it looks pretty good, at least wet. Like, I feel like that's gonna be kind of cute. I don't know. Okay, I now have 30 minutes till therapy. Just took Max on a nice long walk, retidied up before family gets here, but I've had another crazy idea. Our rug in our den is a green stitch and white squares, and I've had it for over a year now. I've tried to like spot treat it, and it's just really, really, really gross. No matter what I try to do, it's like Max has thrown up on it, like things have spilled, red wine, all sorts of things. And first, I would love to know if anybody in the greater San Diego area has a recommendation for a spot to like drop off a rug to be cleaned, because I would like to do that, but I'm wondering what would happen if I flip it over. It would be mostly green with a little bit of white, which with our green chairs, I think would be too much green, but I'm also just kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. I want to try it. Definitely like the other side more, but it is nice to feel like this is cleaner. I just don't love the green with green, but as a temporary solution until I figure out how to get this rug cleaned, it's not bad, Max. I just need to figure out how to get the rest of the sticker off because I was hoping the couch would cover it, but it doesn't. It's a little like melted on, you know what I mean? Do you like it more? No? Maybe? I really let all the intrusive thoughts win today with dyeing my pants and flipping my rug backwards. Thanks for coming along on the journey. I am officially set up for therapy. And after therapy, we'll check in with the in-laws, see if they've landed what their plan is, and maybe tackle Trader Joe's madness together. It'll be good though. It'll be good. Therapy. Check. Guess what came up? That I need better boundaries. Anyways, I just made a maple matcha. Trader Joe's sells Vermont maple syrup, a huge thing for like $4.99, I think, which after going to Vermont and seeing the maple farms, I feel is a great deal. So I've been doing that almost every day in my matcha. Delicious. All right, see you guys for the chaos of Trader Joe's Thanksgiving week. Are we so dumb? 2 carts and a penguin. It's pretty cute. It's literally longer than Imogen. And with that, it's nighttime. Well, it feels like nighttime. It's 6:57, but it's been dark for like a couple hours. Everybody came over. We had leftover gumbo. We have fully stocked the pantry. If you know, you know. We had to sadly get rid of pretty much every single thing we owned in the pantry. All of our rice, all of our quinoa, all of our seeds, chia seeds, everything, because mice ripped into it all. But we have thoroughly demoused and restocked the whole pantry. Okay, Trader Joe's with 4 adults all tag teaming one shared grocery list on their phone. Game changer. Was so easy. Mallory, Steven, and Imogen, sister-in-law, husband, okay, you get it. They are actually staying at a hotel the next couple of nights because they had points. And also Steven is allergic to a mix. So they're gonna hang out here during the days and stay at the hotel at nights, and then everybody that gets in tomorrow is staying here. So since there's a 3-hour time difference from Atlanta to here, at 6:45, they're like, all right, it's almost 10 p.m. in our internal clock and we need to go to bed. So now we have a whole chill night and gonna catch up on some work. And if we get enough things done before bedtime, we are gonna watch an episode of SWAT, which is my favorite treat in the whole world. So I'm gonna go hustle some work so that we can hopefully watch that. And I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow, carry us through the whole week and weekend. So you'll get a little bit of footage every single day, and apparently the Searcys are making a Christmas album. I'll get some footage of that. Cooking all sorts of fun things for Thanksgiving and just hanging out and playing. So I will see y'all in that vlog. Thanks again to Quince for partnering with me in this video. I am wearing several Quince things yet again. This cardigan that I know y'all see me wear every single day in a couple different colors is from them too. I will link that as well. And their bedding, if you're interested in looking at their bundle where you can save up to 25%, I will link that in my description too. Okay, I love y'all. Hope you have the best rest of your day. I'm gonna go work so I can watch SWAT. Okay, love you, bye.